Should have got that fucking cap. Like it's way too late. Like it's been down there for like a good 2-3 minutes, and it's so like that cap's a whole nother person by now. It doesn't. That cap don't know me. I don't know that cap. All the shit that's been crawling on that cap. Michael, have you seen Ant-Man? Like all that shit is on that cap now. Fuck that. I'm not putting that shit on my mouth. Coronavirus is real.
Come on, Benny, man. The kid is a L7 Weenie.
Hey, I'm Marcel the Loser. Welcome to another episode of the L7 Weenie Podcast. So, it's been a interesting week. It's been a week of emotions and anguish and a lot of Vaseline. Just rethinking this whole how I want to approach my YouTube page and everything, and just like what it means to be a YouTuber in 2020 and what I need to do to be successful at that and everything. And it's been a learning process. It's definitely been a learning process. It's like being a cartoonist can be hard. And I think just being like a creative in general could be hard, like for a profession, because there's not really a roadmap of how you should do it. There's other people who've been successful of it, and you can like do your best to like sort of copy them or like follow the outline that they laid out. But at the end of the day, it's what makes you successful is what you do differently, and that can, it's like innovation is a big part of this, but being a creative on a successful level and getting ahead of that curve can sometimes be a challenge. But it's all good, that's what makes it fun. Just like each day is a new opportunity to discover something new and just have fun with what you got so far. That's Chloe. I'm still watching the dog. That's right. It's been 2.5 weeks, and I still haven't killed her. So, we're running out of food, but, I don't think that's a problem. Like, she actually goes back today. Like, I'm taking her back today, so that'll be kind of sad. It's like having a pet, like, the whole reason I offered to take care of her is because having a pet it's great. It's like a whole person, but you never have to really talk to them. It's like, yeah, I feed you, I pet you, I pick up your shit, and in exchange, you listen to anything I have to say. Yeah, kind of describes slavery just there. I mean, she's not working, she's not doing anything for me. Like, if anything, you could call it a symbiotic relationship. I get something out of it, she gets something out of it. The dog is not my slave. What I'm trying to do lately with the YouTube, what I'm thinking is what I'm going to do is that I want to change it into where it's more so not really just a place for, because it used to be like a place for just like where I'm like posting things centered around my Mugen comic and everything having to do with that. Like comic dubs, which is in the works, by the way. Comic dubs, explanation videos, little Mugen facts, and then the podcast would just be something extra. But yeah, so that's not sustainable, and it just makes me sad and cry a lot. But yeah, I was just like, well, we're gonna approach it differently, pivot from it being centered around the Mugen comic, more so just be centered around me, and like my journey as a cartoonist, which is essentially what my Marcel Comics page on Facebook, which you should follow. You should do that. That's essentially what that page is about. So it's I haven't done a podcast in a while, so I forgot how to talk. Water helps. Strengthens the Brain. Ugh. I'm so glad you can't see brains. Like, that would be the worst thing. Or maybe it'd be cool. I don't know. It's like, dude, look at the brain on them, you know? Like, people read books. Like, you know, they go into libraries like it's gym and they come out, brain all sweating and glistening, juicy. And then they, like, like if it was just, like, basically a not chrome, but like a clear dome, and you could see the brain, and then it's just, yeah, it just shines in the light for all to see. It's like, how hard would that be? I mean, hats would be like a really big thing. I think hats and helmets, like Daft Punk would be like the pinnacle of brain fashion. And I guess Pharrell with that hat. Or Erykah Badu with that hat. Is that the same hat? Right, my YouTube page. So I want to center it more so around me and my journey and just, you know, trying and failing and succeeding. You know, everything that goes into those things, and trying to be the best cartoonist, best person I can be. And I think there's some value to be found in that. You know, it's something I would want to watch, and that's something like that's more so like that's what drives a lot of the things I do and make. It's like, is this something I would want to read? Is this something I would want to watch? And so long as I'm making stuff like that, you know, I can sleep well knowing it's like, oh, I just spent all these hours working on this. You know, I don't want to put out like, spend 3 hours making crap. You realize it's crap, then you upload it, and then other people say it's crap. It's like, what was that all about? Was that my life? Did that just happen? So, you know, it's like, yeah, I think that would be a better move. So I'm going to do more things centered around me just being a cartoonist. And try to do 2 videos a week. Keep them not too long. Something that can be feasible. Just because, like, right now I go to FedEx at night. I DoorDash during the day. And then I'm hanging out with my girl a lot of the times too, or just trying to hang out with my family or friends. So it's like, it's a pretty packed schedule, and then trying to fit in, you know, actually producing comics and cartoons, and then, you know, trying to do the YouTube on top of that. It's like, it's a pretty tight, you know, fit. So it's like just trying to get it all in where it can fit in, and do the best I can with those time constraints and whatnot. So I mean, it's like I said, it's every day is a new opportunity to try and, you know, make the best of it, and it can be fun. It's challenging, but it's fun. And, you know, that's why you gotta find your passion. Find your passion. What moves you? What makes you quiver when the wind blows? I don't quiver when the wind blows. Do other people do that? I know dogs do. You know, quiver. It's like quiver. It's a very underserved verb. It's like, when's the last time you quivered? When's the last time you had a good quiver, right? Like crying in the shower. You gotta get in the shower, you sit on the floor, and then you quiver for like 3 hours, bro. You will come out of there just so relaxed. It's like you're gonna quiver, and then like your teeth are gonna tingle. It's like a detox, but for your balls. I don't know. Otherwise, you know, there's not much else has been going on. I did manage to get out to see a movie for the first time in a while. Like ever since Avengers Endgame, like it's just been really like, okay, so what other movies are actually even interesting outside the MCU? Like, just because I told you, my schedule would be packed, so I don't really get out to the movies all that much. And it's just like, it has to be a movie that really moves me in order to get me out. I went to go see Invisible Man, or The Invisible Man. Let's not forget that crucial word led so many great phrases into paradise. There should be a documentary on the word "the." Like there, like I just watched a documentary on like McMillions, like the McDonald's Monopoly game. That's a really good documentary. You should watch it. Like it's some gully motherfuckers over some McDonald's pieces. Like you never would have thought there was like some really like, yo, I'll break your fucking legs over this McDonald's Monopoly piece. Like shit was real. One guy got into a car crash, and then he died. Like not in the crash. Like it was like car crash. Oh shit, let's get you to the hospital. Oh damn, we can't save you. You're still gonna die. Like that sucks. You survived the car crash to die in a hospital. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I will make a whole comic on the word "the" and how it's like this ancient protector of our English language, and just like the tagline is like, it's like swords are this, bullets are that, but a word can can change the world or something like that. I like that. Might be a little cliche, but I like it. I'll find a way to make it good. I'm looking at myself like I really hope you're not entertaining the idea of making a whole something around the word "the." Like, is that even a word? Is "the" a word? It feels like it's one of those fancy words like a predicate or. Yeah, see, I don't even know vocabulary all that much. I'm a really good writer. So I saw The Invisible Man, and it was pretty good actually. Like, cause I was comparing it to Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon, and it was really done. It was done well. Like the cinematography, the story, like all that stuff, And it was funny, just cause there's this part in the movie where this dude is getting beat up by the Invisible Man. And, like, the dude's daughter is, like, in the hallway freaking out because she just sees her dad getting, fucked up by some invisible thing. And he's, like, bleeding and shit like that. And it's, like, I was with my girl. She's just started, like, it was her. It was funny. Because we in the movie theater, like, sort of on the more white side of town. We're on the the white side of town. So there's, like, I think, us and then another black couple in there. And so she was in that part where she wasn't helping him. She was just in the hallway freaking out because some dude's getting, like, her dad's getting beat up by some invisible thing. And, like, my girl and the other lady, both black women in the theater, saying, "Help him! Like, why aren't you helping him?" That's something I hear a lot. It's like, yeah, why aren't you helping? Like, you're watching them deal with this problem versus if you tag team, maybe y'all could win and this wouldn't be an issue anymore. And it was just funny that they were the only one. I was like, that. I never realized that was a culture thing, because just looking at the contrast of the other people in the theater. And then they're saying that it wasn't like there was a whole bunch of people. Like, we weren't. I don't want you to think they were being like rude or some shit. Like, it wasn't too many other people in the theater. But for the other people that were there, they were just kind of like accepting it. And then my girl and the other lady were more so like, get your hands dirty. Like, fuck shit up. Why are you waiting for an invitation? And I guess it was just it's funny to me that it's like she's so like, I would have helped and I would have, like, forget that, who cares if he's doing this, he's beating up this grown ass man. Fuck that. This person is like so about that life. And at the same time, it's just the same person. It's like, oh shit, it's a spider. Could you get that from me? Like, 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 okay. It's interesting how two, concepts can exist in the same person. But I guess it'd be like that sometimes, It's like, yeah, I like bread, but I also like toast. That's a horrible metaphor. I like toast. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. I just realized how hungry I am. Oh, shit. Starving Artist. That's going to be a new video series on this channel. It'll be cooking videos, or my attempt at cooking videos, and those would probably be, oh man, those are gonna be awful. But who knows? Maybe I'll discover a new talent. Like, oh wow, I can actually cook. You know, now I'm a culinary artist as well. Don't want this podcast to go too long. I do want to like try to find, like, just talking about, you know, the future of the channel and how I want to approach it differently and make sure that it's good content people would enjoy, something I would enjoy watching and stuff like that. It's like I want to start approaching these videos differently, like editing, because it's kind of just like clips and just straightforward. But I think I'm gonna start using more graphics and like other like interpolated clips and just stuff like that, just to make it a little more, you know, get some more quiver in there, you know, a little more pop, a little more jingle in the jaws. Okay, the cat rolled all the way to make, like, you drop something. It's amazing how far inanimate shit can just roll and just separate itself from your entire life. It's like a huge decision. Like, I was just thinking, like, I never played The Sims, but what if that was a thing in The Sims where it's like you drop like a penny or like a cap from your bottle and it bounces, it rolls all the way and then like goes underneath the couch or something. And then like a prompt comes up like, okay, which person do you want to be? Do you want to be the person who moves furniture to get a bottle cap? And it's like, or are you the person who says, fuck it, it's just a bottle cap, I'm going to be okay. You know? I don't need this bottle cap to complete me. It's not essential to my life. I was a strong person before this bottle cap, and I'll be a strong person after this bottle cap. It does not define me. And then you're like, damn, this Sims game is deep, right? Oh, I don't know. I haven't played video games in a minute. I want to. Listen, like, I end up watching video games more so, like, on YouTube. I say YouTube, like, it's over there. Yeah, I mean, technically, well, if you're watching this on your phone, I guess there's nothing over there. But for those, like, you know, 17 people who still use, like, computers, yeah, YouTube, over there. Yeah, I watch most video games now. Just find like good games that I want to play, and I watch someone else play. It's like, I guess it's kind of like pornography for video games. I'm watching someone else play a video game, and then, you know, I'm not, you know, coming, but I am being satisfied. That makes it less weird. Should have got that bottle cap. And I feel like I'm running out of time. Like, I wanted to do this, do a quick one, and not be out here just, you know, talking way too much, just because I'm on a limited time frame. Gotta go out DoorDash today. That's right. We gotta go out and DoorDash today, and make things happen so I can be freed up tomorrow, going to a writing conference with my father. And we're like, he's a writer. He wrote a book actually called The Evaluation of Self. Oh yeah, he was like a guest on the podcast, right? He wrote a book, The Evaluation of Self-Test. I recommend you check it out. It's on Amazon, and it's a great read. It talks about his journey to identifying his, you know, problems, who he is as a person, and look at that. That's right, Chloe. It's a white hand. It's not about colors. It's not about who other people see you as. It's about who you see yourself as. Let go of the identities that society that society has placed on you. It's not about if you're black, white, short, tall, ugly, fat, or like those are the only options. You're either ugly or you're fat. Pick one. You know. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about what's inside and your journey to conquering that. I should have got that fucking cap. Like it's way too late. Like it's been down there for like a good 2-3 minutes, and it's so like that cap's a whole nother person by now. It doesn't. That cap don't know me. I don't know that cap. All the shit that's been crawling on that cap. Michael, have you seen Ant-Man? Like all that shit is on that cap now. Fuck that. I'm not putting that shit on my mouth. Coronavirus is real. So I'll tell you straight up, I usually don't wash my hands really. I'm kind of more, you know, like yeah, a healthy layer of dirt is good for you. You know, I don't really wash my hands all that much. I do sometimes. You know, I take showers and, you know, I wash occasionally. Like, you get some shmeckle on your hands, you might want to, you know, clean that off so you don't shmeckle around the whole town. But typically I just, you know, if I don't feel my hands were contaminated in any sense, I don't wash my hands too much. I think that kind of weakens your immune system, people who are overly clean. So I only wash my hands in moderation, but now it's like I'm not saying anyone should do that. It's a bad idea even without the coronavirus. It's really just me being lazy, and I try to wash my hands more. I'm trying to do a lot of things more. Like I just opened my mail the other day, like 2 days ago, and I found like a birthday card. My birthday is in August. Okay? I found a birthday card with a check in it from my aunt. And this is from August 2019. So, like, clearly I'm fucking up. One, that's like, dude, that check could have came in handy before. But two, it's like fuck, I never spoke to her about it, you know, I never like said thank you, and she might have been thinking like, oh, what an asshole, like why'd I even do that for him, and just, you know, also just gotta be more responsible. That's probably the hardest thing about adulting to me. Checking the mail. The journey of going out to that box. Like even when I come in, when I drive in, because the mailbox is at the end of my driveway. It's like I drive in, I went right past the mailbox. Like it's like I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. I want to continue into the house where all the stuff is. I don't need more stuff. I just want to get in the house. I spent the whole time driving trying to achieve this goal of getting into the house, and now I have to turn around and walk to the driveway. Like it doesn't make sense. The mailbox shouldn't be at the driveway. It should be at your door, where you're gonna be at. It's such a out of the fucking way. I don't know. It's a design flaw. I'll bring it up in the next CD maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode of the podcast. It went so much longer than I wanted to, but doing these is fun. I like doing these, and I wish, like, the more I do them, the more comfortable I'll be doing them, because I'm, like, real scatterbrained with them right now. It's, like, it has to be in a clip form in order for it to be digestible. But, it might also just be more entertaining that way. But still, it's like, I would like to have a more seamless, you know, like, the less editing I have to do, the better. So, it's like, but, you know, it's all a journey. It's a process, and that's what the channel is all about now. So, you know, be sure to subscribe and, you know, follow my journey to becoming the greatest cartoonist. Yet I can't write or read. I'm going to be the best cartoonist in the world. Shit. You know, follow my journey to become the greatest cartoonist in the entire world. It's going to happen. Sticky Stan. God rest his soul. He was what I would say the greatest cartoonist in the world. And I don't know who holds that mantle right now. But I know I want it. And that's what I'm going for, you know. I want to make cool stories and have them enjoyed by, you know, hundreds of people. So, so you know, let's get there. You know, so yeah, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Got some new content in the works coming soon. I hope you enjoy that. So, yeah, this is a horrible way to sign off. More energy, right? So yeah, be sure to subscribe. Got a lot more content on the way, and it's a real exciting time. 2020 is still just getting started. You know, it's not too late to do any of those things that you said you would do that you super didn't do. You know, it's not too late. It's never too late to live your life. So, yeah, good luck to you, and good luck to me, and let's just have a good week, and I'll see you next week, and then we'll do another one of these like good luck things, and like that can just be our thing, you know. I say cool you say cool me. I drop a cap, it falls into a chasm and like begins a whole life-changing journey, like on some Lemmy Wink shit, and that wouldn't work. It's an inanimate object. Anyways, but yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.